Hey, what's up everyone? This is Miracle MS at your service, presenting to an episode of Captain's Plus Hours of New Champions, and today we're going to go for the Blade card. And I am petrified. Because Blake is probably the worst forward you could be using, because he has a low dribble speed, he has a low kick fill rate, and to top it all off, his skill is absolutely horrible. His skill just doesn't activate, no matter how hard you try. So now we have to play his event. This is probably the only event that I will play and not use the card's ability on the player. So, yeah. I'm just sending out the notification. So, any PS4 players, make sure to play right now because I need an opponent. And hopefully what happened in the last live stream won't happen this time. Hopefully. Whew, let's get started then. So again, if you have any questions, if there's anything you want to ask from me, in the live streams I have basically nothing to do when I'm searching for opponents, so make sure to ask me right now and I will answer them as much as I can. By the way, how's the quality? Can you guys hear me properly? Can you see the game properly? Check this too. Yep, that's working. Because Facundo, I'm playing it on the PS4 right now. You can see this is PS Remote Play that I'm using to play the game. So I can only play against someone on the PS4 right now when I'm playing the Blake event. I can definitely feel like the game is just withering away. When not even I can't be bothered to play the 30 matches of the event. I think for the first time ever I completely missed the 30 matches marathon of an event. I'm doing fine, thank you very much. And, okay, got our first opponent. Let me just prepare for this real fast. So this time around, I couldn't exactly fill up all the skills for Soda and Shoshunko, so... Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you... I automatically said recording screen. So, what I'm just using remote play. It's basically become a habit for me at this point. Why would you do that to yourself, man? Why would you use Blake and Hlivor to play? Why? So Blizzard consists most of Blake's skill is boost stat when full spirit. Yeah, exactly. He has basically no skill that can boost him. Right now I'm just using his menacing shoot and power fighter on him, and that's basically the most I can get out of him. Okay. So NCT asks, is Hernandez better than Wakabayashi now? Look, Hernandez, you have to be in the lead for his skill to activate. So if you can constantly stay on the lead, then yeah, Hernandez is better. But you probably can't do that. Most of the time the match is in a draw state. If you're confident that you're already winning, then at that point it doesn't matter which goalkeeper you pick, right? Okay, sorry guys, I can't really answer. Did I forget to set my tactics? I can't remember. Yeah, it looks like I forgot to set the tactics properly. Okay. The lag isn't doing so well, so that's something to dread. Joke's on you for thinking Blake can't do anything. Okay. Okay, time to attack. And for the next match, I probably have to change the tactics of my team. So we'll pass that one when we get to it. Just the bridge. I can definitely tell the match has a severe lag at this time. Is it because I'm live streaming at the same time? Probably. Blake is so bad. Like, you give him the ball and you're basically dumb. Oh, now I get it. Why you asked me is Hernandez better than Wakabayashi because of the fact that I'm using Hernandez on my team right now. I'm using Hernandez because of the lower cost, not necessarily because he's better. I would definitely go for Wakabayashi normally, but I need to save cost here. Okay, no trap running while Falcon shoots. So, Fubuki Seba, thank you for saying the quality is good. So as for new DLCs, why did I look away from the screen there? So as for the new DLCs, Schneider is definitely good. He's a must get, but can't say the same about every other player. You know, I think they're all improvements over the original, but is it enough for you to use them? At this point, Misaki is just a guilty pleasure for me, which is why I'm using him. So I can't necessarily say that it's great and stuff and you should definitely get it. Like, look at this. Misaki can easily block this kind of shoot. So, can you use Misaki like this? Then sure, go for it. I would have used Misaki whether or not he had a DLC. Because I just simply like Misaki. Okay, no spirit damage on my goalkeeper. Let's go back with the attack. He's controlling the match pretty well. I probably have to step on it. I've been too carefree the entire time. Oh, that was close. So how do you approach this defense? Position his team very well. It's really hurting my eyes when I'm staying so close to the screen. There we go. See another example of Misaki being great At least his DLC version being great. There we go. Schneider got the ball. Fire shoot away. Hello Petra, good to see you could join us. What? God damn it. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh, I was holding the R1. Why wasn't he running? God damn it, man. Can't believe I'm using Blake to attack. It's such a bad idea. Okay, let's just go for that spirit damage. And all of this is gonna reset in the next half. God damn it. Unless I actually manage to do something this time around. Here we go. If I shoot, he's probably gonna block it. Yep. But hey, at least he'll have some spirit damage in the next half. Plus, we're gonna be able to use V-Zone in the next half, so that's good. I'm gonna do more with this. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. One. Here we go, Justice Blake shoot. Finally something. Nothing was moving here. Thankfully he doesn't have any blockers in the path, so this is straight to his Hernandez. And a nice spirit damage. Nice. Is at 50% now. God damn it, I thought I had the ball. How do you go around this? Let me just tackle build up, then just charge him with Terrifying Pursuer. This is a neat trick for players who have Terrifying Pursuer like Jean and Star Misaki. Just let them rest for a few seconds, charge that gauge up, and then suddenly dash like a madman at them. Okay, here we go. There we go. And it's like no longer has the spirit to block it, so here we go. Nice fire shoot. More spirit damage, just barely below the V-Zone charging gauge. So cross shooting is all this guy's going for? Or he's just planning on making me outrun him? Because either way it's not gonna work. Well, his Ishizaki is basically dead now. Need a shoot that can actually straight up kill him on the spot. Any more shoots and I'll risk giving him that kick gauge, that V-Zone charging state. Why did the lags turn so bad? What happened? Oh my god, what happened? Okay, so they paused the match. So I have the ball right now. What? Are you serious? God damn it. Here we go. Please finish this. God damn it. Okay, no worries. Nita can just no trap this. What is happening here? Okay, let him just shoot that. It's not like it's going to do much of damage to my Hernandez. Okay, all I have to do now is to get one shot at him, and he's finished. What? What? Nice. Okay, so we may have to cross shoot this, which is going to be very painful considering we don't have the luxury of a V-zone here. There we go, that menacing... Oh my god, I can't believe I actually scored with Blake in this event. I was not expecting him to score at all. But hey, his menacing shoot came in clutch. And why did the lag turn so bad? Because my network is definitely fine. Then again, I'm using... I'm practically live streaming, so I can't really talk much about great network. Okay, my turn. There we go, just this Blake shoot. He'll probably block it, but hey, it's better than just losing the ball there. I was not expecting this. What? What? I was not expecting Justice Blake to deal that much damage to Hernandez. Oh my god. And I practically had nothing on Blake. I mean, sure, I had Menacing Shoot and Power Fighter, his two main skills, but still. He's not playing anymore, is he? Okay, he's still playing. Okay, he's basically given up. Yeah, Blake is just basically useless in the game. What is going on? The fact that I can still tackle the ball from him even in this state. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest. Okay. Okay, the end of the match. The game just can't handle this for much longer. There we go. Okay, we somehow managed to finish the first match without being destroyed. By the way, how's this controller I put on the side? So only 6 people are watching? Normally it would be way more than that. Yeah, that was definitely one of the laggiest matches I've ever played. It may be because I was live streaming simultaneously with it. Not sure. Yeah, hopefully they fix it. Did I forget to add the... Oh my god. I forgot to add the items that boost the event points. I'm so stupid. But damn it. Unfortunately, I don't think I can change the bitrate of the output mid-live stream. See if I can change it, make it... Okay, so I lowered the quality of the stream a little bit. Hopefully that will improve the state of my online matches. So, okay, so let's just add the event point boost items that I completely forgot to add because I'm very stupid. Second event point boost. So I apologize if the quality of the stream feels a little bit lower. I lowered the quality of it just to make sure I have more than enough network for my online matches. It's definitely not okay. So again, if you have anything to ask, make sure to ask me right now. I am basically nothing to do, quite literally, just searching for opponents. Where is everybody? Only 7 people are watching? Oof. So, first match down, 6 more to go. This should be good. I look like a psychopath matching all these buttons. Morning, Ascalad. Okay. So, Mauricio Logan asks, what does the skill do if you unlock it? So, Nitro Boost, and this is the literal description of it. For the first 11 seconds that you hold the ball, your shoot power will be increased. And after that, your spirit cost will be increased incredibly. Like, if you start running, your spirit will be instantly turning into 0. And your spirit recovery will also be practically destroyed. So you basically have to pass the ball in order for your spirit to be restored at all. And the problem is, the shoot power boost that you're supposed to get in the first 11 seconds, it's so little that it's either not there, like the skill is not working properly, or the boost is so small that you just don't feel any change when you use it. Yeah, Jean's skill is not coming out for some reason. And I genuinely have no idea why. There's Jean's last line defender, and then there's Cod's Faker. These two are not getting released at all. They've been out for like 6 months? Almost a year maybe even. I'm not sure how long. But yeah, they're not getting released. By the way, this is the first time we actually had 2 original character events back to back, without any kind of, break in between. Here's the thing, Naruto. I think, so Naruto said, I wish that the netcode was switched back. Rollback was so smooth, everyone had bad connection. Here's the thing. It's not about any of this. It's about the fact that we're so far away, and Bandai has only one server, Captain Tsubasa Rise of New Champions. So no matter how good everyone's network is, it's always going to cause severe lag. Like, it's not everyone's network that's bad. I was playing with, I don't even have a clue how high my network is right now. Let me check, actually. You know what, let me check it. See how it is. Like, what's the network speed I'm using right now for this event and live stream. So right now I'm using what? At the beginning of the stream, I was using 4 megabits per second. I changed it to 3 megabits per second, but that's besides the point. Right now my ping is 13 milliseconds, and my download speed is 6 megabytes per second, and my upload speed is 6 megabytes per second. This is after I'm sharing it with my PS4 and doing the live stream. I still have this much network left for myself. Yeah, 6 download, 6 upload. This is after I'm doing so much stuff with it. But even so, the game lags. It's not my network that's bad. It's the fact that, you know, because of the positioning that we have, and Bandai only has one server to cover it, which causes this mess of a netcode. Tea or coffee? I would go with coffee, but you know, with a lot of sugar. I don't really like tea. Sure, I eat it. I drink tea during breakfast, but that usually just helps it go down better. I prefer coffee over it. Either way, I can't handle the bitterness. So, how many people are watching now? Back to 6 people. Come on, guys. First of all, if there's any PS4 player playing right now, come on. I'm waiting here. And, ask anyone you know to join us, because I'm not seeing anyone in the chat right now. Granted, there's not much to see when you're searching for opponents. Even so, we can still chat right now. We can have a decent conversation with chat, like we did with that chill live stream. Yeah, that is the biggest problem in this game. Here's the main problem, though. Sometimes you're searching for the opponents, and there are people who are searching. And the game is just like, no, I don't feel like matching you too well. Like, quite literally, I decided to play with someone, and back then, room match was still busted for the PS4. And so I said, okay, so let's search in the division match. We search for each other, and then we play against each other. And we searched for about 10 minutes. We didn't sync with each other. We would simultaneously search for opponent for 10 minutes, and we didn't match up. So how does the matchup system work in this game? It doesn't even work properly. What event skill you think it suits you, including leagues? So, Pressure Monster is obviously a great one. One of the better skills. Unnerve is without a doubt, I think, the best event skill yet. Wakabashi's Unnerve, just a straight up minus 40% offense for forwards, technique for midfielders, and defense for defenders. That thing is just wild. It basically says, okay, your opponent has to completely stop for the next, for the first 15 minutes of the match. That is way too broken. So imagine someone using Slow Starter and you're using Genso with his Unnerve. What happens to his team? He had a minus 20% Slow Starter from the beginning, and now you just added a minus 40% from your Genzo on top of it. So minus 60% on his players for the first 15 minutes of the match. His players are going to turn into, the dummy players of the game. They won't even be able to run properly. So for the first 15 minutes, you're basically up against a team similar to Mewa. So just stomp over him and score as many goals as you want. If he doesn't birdcage, of course. But even then, you can't birdcage much with a team that just doesn't move. I wish Mueller would get that skill, you know? It would be worth his high cost to have such a great skill on top of it. But Mueller has Phantom, and you're not gonna go for a 300 cost goalkeeper for 18 more points on him. Still searching. This is day 1 event, by the way. Like, today it just started, and we're not seeing anyone. This is not a good sign for this game. If at the very beginning of the event no one is playing it, then we got a problem. We got a very big problem. So, if you have anything you want to know, just tell me in the chat. I'll answer it. I'm just gonna get a little bit of rest. I need to move my legs a little bit. Be right back. If this is getting ridiculously long, I'm just gonna cancel and search again. Hey Wahid, glad to see you could join us. So a little explaining on what team I'm using. So as usual, I'm just going with Nita up front for his Bonanza and a combination with Opportunity Maker of Sankor. And obviously I have to use Blake, so I decided to just go as a forward with him. And since he's basically useless by himself, I had Ryan also on the team. Two very expensive players, so I had to lower the cost on my other players a lot. Soda got got the biggest blow out of them all. I had to remove his Ace Killer and his Chaser. So his speed was basically completely destroyed at this point. And yeah, other than that, I'm just using... in order to use Ryan, I had to swap out Heine, so no more 1-2s for me in this event. And in order to use Blake, I had to throw out Kaligort, so that's my fast shooter gone. I'm using Karlza and Misaki as defensive midfielders, as usual. They're pretty good. Misaki's Fortification combined with Sliding Block is a very good combination, not gonna lie. Another thing is, I'm using the same defenders, Soda, Shoshinko, and Alberto. And the biggest change in my team is that usually I would be using Wakabayashi for these events. This time I had to go with Hernandez. Because of, you know how things are. I'm pretty sure I don't have Showstopper on her too. No, I actually do have it, I do have it. But, yeah. That's the team I had to go with. For tomorrow, I'm probably going to change this up. Put Blake on a defense. Maybe. Then again, I can't say that. Because in this first match I scored both goals with Blake. Somehow. His menacing shoot managed to destroy Hernandez's last bit of spirit. His Justice Blake scored on Hernandez. I don't know, maybe he wasn't expecting Blake to do this well, so he didn't consider marking him that way. Ryan is the captain. I'm using Tyrant on him. Tyrant is pretty good. You know, a decent all stats boost, and the best part, no matter how much you run, your spirit will never run out, which is basically what I need on a team who doesn't have, you know, a 1-2 on it. When I activate the captain skill, I would usually just go with Schneider and Heine and do the 1-2 with them. But now that I don't have a 1-2, I have to basically run as much as possible to get up front. So the lowered spirit cost from Tyrant is basically what I needed. So I went with that. Which is weird, by the way, because I have all three main captains on my team. I have Schneider, who has German Spirit. Of course, I didn't equip it. I just, you know, Schneider has German Spirit on him. Alberto has Katarina Corpse on it, which, again, I couldn't use because Schneider finishes things with only 2 dribbles. Blake basically can't dribble because he'll get tackled instantly. And Nita is a no-trap shooter, so why would he need to dribble? And none of my midfielders can shoot, so no dribbles on that. Yeah, Carlos doesn't have a super shoot is probably the biggest insult in the game. He should have had a golden driver shoot. It would be so good. Why doesn't he know how to use a driver shoot? The guy had golden eagle shoots, golden flying driver shoots, all these different shoots in when Tsubasa meets him. And now you're telling me his junior youth version doesn't have a super shoot when Tsubasa has one? Are you serious? I don't know, maybe his star version, his DLC version, will get Tsubasa's no driver shoot, who knows? That's a dream. That's just a dream. There's no way they're gonna give him the no drive shoot, even though it would probably look amazing. Well, Israelando, everyone is using Schneider right now, because obviously Schneider is the great ace of the game. There's not really a problem with having a good ace in the game. You know, they should be that strong. And considering Carlos's dribbles aren't exactly perfect for a forward, already nerfs him enough as it is. Double touch isn't exactly resistant to any tackles. And if you want a stronger dribble that can withstand tackles, you have Carlos' turn, but Carlos' turn has a very long animation, so he'll get tackled either way. Yeah, he would definitely be top pick with Providence. Problem is, he probably would miracle goal everyone with his no driver shoots. Definitely a good competition for Schneider. But, you know, as it is, right now, Schneider is untouchable. We've reached a point where Schneider and Star Schneider are both the top aces of the game. Like, there is no one better than Schneider's either versions in each set. Like, you need a power striker, you have to go with normal Schneider. You need a miracle goaler, you have to go with Star Schneider. There are no exceptions there. So it would be nice to just, I don't know, put some competition for Schneider. And since, you know, there's a very heavy cost limit, people will have to either pick between those two, like either have Schneider at his best or have Carlos at his best. If they go with both, then they won't be able to use 3 forwards, so only 2 forwards, which makes them, you know, kind of predictable and makes it difficult for them to attack. Or if they go with 3 forwards, 2 of which being Carlos and Schneider, that'll mean they're lacking in defense, so their defense will be weaker. The cost limit can basically just, you know, tone down the team. That's the thing, Christopher Polk. This powering through people, that's a kind of thing that we call a dash dribble. A dash dribble makes it easier to dribble others. That's why Schneider's Kaiser dribble gives him a very heavy advantage. Imagine having both Schneiders in the team. Yeah, that would be very terrifying. That would be very terrifying, that's God. There's no one playing, is there? We've been streaming for 52 minutes now. And we only found one person. Is that really how bad the situation is? PS4 players? Anyone? No one's playing this? Come on. And I genuinely feel bad. People are just watching Search for Opponent the entire time. Yeah, dump truck dribble is pretty good, but here's the thing, dump truck dribble isn't so resistant against tackles. So a heavy tackle can kill your dump truck dribble. On top of that, if you use it as R2 dribble, the penalty for missing it is far too great. Like, you're basically just waiting for them to tackle you if you miss your dump truck dribble. Right, condition for PC is also bad. Yeah, that is basically the case. Schneider can, you know, it's not just that. Schneider can just one-shot Genzo in any way. Like, you have an assister, you cross to Schneider, he'll overhead, he'll one-shot Genzo. Of course, that one's from inside the penalty area. You pass to Schneider, you activate his super ace, and he can one-shot Genzo from outside the penalty area. He dribbles 2 people, his pressure monster nerfs Wakabayashi, and then he can one-shot him. You know, no matter what you do, Schneider will always one-shot Ginza. He can't just do it in one version. In any way he shoots, he can one-shot Wakameshi. That's what makes him, you know, the kind of superior ace that he is. Mauricio Logan, I don't like. So Mauricio Logan asks, why don't you just put CPU then? You don't have to wait too long. Yeah, here's the thing. I don't like playing against the CPU, especially on a live stream and stuff. Like, what's the point of playing against a bot that I've already played against over and over? I want to play against people that actually, you know, makes the game challenging and stuff. Because if I play against the CPU, I can just score the first goal and then kill time for the rest of the, you know, time. Or what? Going double digit on a CPU, that's just a waste of time. With absolutely no pleasure in it. You know, I kind of want that challenge to exist when I'm live streaming here. Plus, if everyone just starts playing against bots, then no one's going to play the online. Which means the online mode will be practically dead like it is now. So KSASA asks, soon DLC 2? I'm not really sure about it. Let me check and see if they've changed the SteamDB website. I checked it a few days ago, it was definitely changed to some extent. Let me see Rise of New Champions, see how much have the devs updated it. I know all the DLCs got updated once. So, let me just check defaults. So tests 20 to 23 are the ones that came out. Test 24 was updated in May 5. Yeah, I think all of them were updated in May 5. So in 5th of May, they updated, you know, the remaining 6 DLCs that haven't been released yet. So I'm guessing at least one side of it is complete. They probably finished making the models for them. But we have no idea when it will be released. Probably 3 months after the original DLC was released. And when was it released? The original DLC got released... So it was released on March 30. So... 30th of April, 30th of May. So it's been a month and a half, basically, since they released the previous DLCs. So we probably have to wait another month and a half for this to be released. Then again, they updated the DLC pack yesterday. There's still no extra information on it, but they updated the DLC pack yesterday. That's very interesting. I don't know, maybe they're planning to release it sooner? The DLCs themselves have been updated in 5th of May. But the DLC pack, you know, the season pass that you can buy the entire pack together for $25, that one's been updated yesterday. So I don't know, maybe they're finished making the second round. I could be wrong. But high chance that they did update the second lane. So I guess it would be possible for them to release it 2 weeks from now. Maybe, don't quote me on this. It's a very strong maybe. We don't know how it's going to turn out. There hasn't been any V-Jump leaks of it yet, so it may be still too far away. First of all, let me just ask the question here. Askelet asks, what characters would you like to see as a star version? So Carlos is one player I want to see as a star version. Preferably the version where he gets no driver shoot as a super shoot. But let's be honest, that's not going to happen. And by the way, for those of you who say Carlos would be too overpowered if his star version gets no driver shoot because the combination with Providence is going to be deadly, it won't be. Why? Because the star versions cannot get the event skills. So Star Schneider doesn't have Pressure Monster. Star Misaki can't get Jet Setter. Star Matsuyama can't get Never Give Up. They can't have the event skills. So if Carlos gets a star version, he's not going to have Providence. And so if he gets another Ivy Shoot, it's not going to be that good. Another player I want to see as a star version is Mizuki. I want to see him without that Glass Ace, but let's be honest, they're going to put Glass Ace on him every time. So, another player that would do really well, you know, with a remake, I think it would be Napoleon. Napoleon is not a good ace in this game right now. We could definitely use a change. Finally! Yes! Yes! Finally someone. And now I just straight up feel that. What is this? Oh my god, I don't even need to mark him. By the way, as for the fact that you said about Clivort, Clivort is already useful thanks to his, Showtime. Showtime was the name? Yeah, I think Showtime was the name. Thanks to Showtime, Clivort is a great ace right now. If you can nail the... Of course, that was obvious I was going to have. What? You have to be joking right now. I ended up getting disconnected from the game. I'll just say no. What? If I was gonna get disconnected, you know what's the first thing I would be disconnected from? The live stream. Oh my god. Fantastic. If I'm disconnected, how am I connecting this right now? Yeah, apparently I don't know what they consider a good ping. My ping is 13 milliseconds right now. I just tested it with speedtest.net and it's 13 milliseconds. Look at how fast this thing's loading. God damn it. Now I have to search again. Good thing I didn't lose any. items or friendship points. Sportsmanship points, actually. Hopefully this time we can actually find someone faster. So yeah, Clivert already has Showtime, which is very good skill. And on top of that, you could always, if you can manage to master the weak spot for goalkeepers and use Showtime, you can easily score on any goalkeeper with Clivert. But it's not exactly easy to master that weak spot. I'm not trying to sound all high and mighty because I haven't mastered it either. I'm just saying, theoretically, Clivert can be very powerful. Okay, so yeah. It's like the game got too crowded, so as a result, the server can't handle it. The server can only handle 3 people at a time. Any more than that, and the servers will instantly crash. Where is Mario? I do not know, and I do not care. This is a friend of mine who asked this. Will we ever find someone to play against? When was the last time I played against someone in this live stream? Okay, so it's been 43 minutes since the last match. You know what would be great on an event where, you play online? You play online. There's someone for you to play with. And I'm not finding anyone. My network is working fine. I even lowered the quality for the sake of not getting disconnected. And I still got disconnected. I lowered the quality of the stream by a full megabit per second. It was 4 megabits per second when I started the stream, now it's 3. And now we still get this as a result. God damn it. I'm starting to go crazy now. Hi, whoever you are. What's this? Just inside 20 minutes. My graphics card has been working at 100% for the past 20 minutes. I don't know why. Possibly be using this much. The graphics card. Oh. I don't know what was going on my PC. Yes! Yes! Thank you! Thank you, finally! Is it the same guy? Please tell me this is not the same guy we played against. It is the same guy, and he played 3 matches before this. So the game hates me. Glad we got that one clear. He's been playing 3 matches during the entire time I was searching. Then again, it's possible he was playing against bots, so there's also that. Okay. So, let's start this. Last match ended up with a 2-0 victory for me. Let's see how this one will turn out. Come on! Let's do this then. The network seems to be doing much better than the previous match. Thank God for that. Okay, so Blake can't do anything at this point. And he missed his chance to tackle me, so that's good. Normally I would tackle him, I was busy fixing something with my PC. Okay. Apologize for not paying attention to the match. Need to set up something. Had to make sure I won't lose quality rendering, you know, the live stream. Okay, that was horrible. Okay, enough playing around. Let's do it seriously. There we go. You seriously don't think you can take on Ryan's R2 tackle head on and live through it, right? Okay then. Let's do this. Ouch. I need to make R2 tackle a lot more. It's got up to my normal attack pattern. There we go, nice Ryan. Okay, let's see what we can do now. So let's do a fire shoot here first. Weak spot. Beautiful weak spot. Look at that. Whew. This is why Schneider is top ace. You know, this is why he's the best. Let's see if we can nail the golden angle this time. I don't think I did. Yeah. It's pretty hard to nail the golden angle like this. Did he stop playing? Come on, that was just one golden angle. You didn't have to completely give up on it like that. What? Even worse than a Japanese. What? Oh my god. Yeah, Skelet, I don't feel very safe here. Yeah, the netcode is what this game's suffering about. Mostly. Because, you know, the game is based on custom characters. So, you need to just take it to the online mode to enjoy making your custom characters. But if you can't, then what's the point? They could make very difficult challenges to, you know, force you to use your custom character for offline mode, but they haven't done that. And especially when that needs, you know, a good AI in order to have a good offline competition. And obviously if they don't do that, then if the AI is not good enough, then they can't make a good offline challenge for the players to play. And for the same reason, you know, which means they have to move on to the online mode. And if the netcode for the online mode is bad, then the game is basically unplayable after you complete the story mode. And now that they made players only use one custom character at a time, then it basically just destroyed everything all at the same time. Yeah, I genuinely thought it would destroy Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, but the game turned out so bad and unfinished that it lost most of its player base in the first couple of months. The fact that they released a DLC 3 months after the game was released and still didn't include a game patch in it, fixing the bugs. Like, the game was full of bugs and then they just released DLC. And what DLC did they release? Living. The worst possible dribble for online mode that just completely abused the network lag. They released that in the middle of that horrifying state of the online mode without patching anything of the game. So when people saw that, they were like, yeah, screw this, I'm not going to play it. And Rise of New Champions took the heaviest blow it could possibly receive upon release. Hey Coco, glad you could at least get the card and stuff. I'm waiting for my third match. Well, I guess that's what happens when you want to not play against bots. I would be glad if you could match up Naruto. That's the thing, Ascalon. The AI you face in online mode is the 4-star AI. I don't know if you've noticed, but the AI of the online mode is a lot smarter than the AI of, you know, the finals of New Hero mode. They both say it's 3-star, but it's not. The AI you face in the online mode is the 4-star AI, which only reads your inputs in order to counter it, for defense. And because it's such a cheap and arcade way of making a difficult AI, which is basically an unfair AI, they don't have a very good algorithm for the offense. So AI's offense sucks, which means the AI can never score on you. Yeah, I'd be glad if people show up so I can play against them. Also, Ultra Gamer, I'll be happy to. Yeah, they don't even update the games page. Like, the last 3 DLCs are not there. Shoshinko is not there. Shoshinko was the last batch, right? Yeah, it was Shoshinko, Nakanishi, and Pepe. These were the last 3. And they're not there. They're not in the games page. Be nice to play against someone, you want to find someone for. My network is doing just fine. Yeah, I know you've been out for a while. It's okay, it's okay. I could use someone to play against right now. At least one more match, please. Let's get somewhere with this live stream. So 7 people are watching the live stream. Honestly, I don't blame them with how stupid this matchmaking has been. So I need to move my legs a little bit. Ugh. So I'm just gonna take a couple of minutes to walk around. So I'm gonna wait another 10 minutes, and if nobody shows up, I'm just gonna have the live stream. And probably never attempt this stuff again. Because this is just ridiculous. I only had 2 matches during the 1.5 hours that I've been live streaming, and it's always been the same guy. This is not exactly my idea of a live stream. I mean, hey, we didn't hit the network error like we did before, but this is still pretty bad. So last 10 minutes, if you have any questions, ask me right now. Because once I wait the next 10 minutes and nobody shows up, I'm just gonna end the stream. Live streaming the online events seems like a good idea at first, on paper, but then you come to it and you don't see anyone. And you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. And now you guys know what I went through for those 30 matches marathons. You know, in order to play 30 matches, I had to just, you know, basically record 2 hours like this, just to only find 2 or 3 opponents at best. And then move on to the next day. Do this for like 10 to 12 days in order to finally get 30 matches done. And then I would have to start editing through all that footage in order to make the 30 matches marathon video. And this is basically what happens. Thanks Naruto for logging on. If the game even matches us with someone. Because that guy we just played against had already played 3 matches before me. So either the game is preventing me from playing against anyone else, or he was playing against bots, meaning no other person was actually playing. Yeah, from what I've heard, the PC version just doesn't have much players playing online in the first place. I'm sure people who witnessed Blake's skill in my video, knowing that it doesn't really do anything, probably decided to not play the Blake event at all. I'm doing it just for the sake of the collectible. I'm not planning on unlocking anything special, nor am I planning on using Blake's emblem. So I can kind of get why people would just skip this event completely. And it's definitely not the network. Again, I lowered the network speed, the stream quality, just to make sure I have more than enough network for my online matches. Yes! Whew, okay. The same guy who quit the match and didn't play. He is probably going to do the same thing now, except this time I'm actually connected to the game, so I'm probably not going to get disconnected. Call here. There we go, he left, so we're just going to get the points. Hey, at least we got some decent amount of points for the car. And 400 points. What a shame they removed the win streak bonus. That makes getting the card so much more of a drag. Like, it was a lot easier when you just, could get the matchup the win streak bonus and get everything. Okay, I'm gonna search for another 4 minutes, 5 minutes. That's all I'm giving this game. If I don't face anyone for the next 3 to 4 minutes, I'm just gonna end the live stream right there. He would have had another 150 points more if I wasn't disconnected from the game for no random reason. But you know what? What's done is done. We're at 400 points. Good enough, I guess? I don't know, maybe I'll do another live stream tomorrow and try to get the card at least, live. But we'll have to see how that goes. And my throat is... I can't form any words anymore from how much I tried. Yeah, that was a very interesting match. It was a very heated match, I turn on the cooler right now. Yeah, farming just got a lot harder too, it didn't it? Then again, I have tons of play points right now. I saved up quite a lot thinking that the new DLC is probably gonna be like, actual new DLC characters. Similar to Shoshunka and stuff, so I thought I'm gonna need to, buy card packs from the shop. So I farmed a lot before the updates. So now I have a ton of play points and nothing to do with them. I have like 60 something detailed scorebooks, so I don't even have to pull for it anymore. And considering you can only use one custom character at a time in division match, I have no reason to make another custom character. So there's a bunch of play points just sitting right there in my account. Another couple of minutes, and if I don't face anyone, I'm just gonna call it a day. When this is the state of the game, in the first day of the, event, you know that the situation is bad. The game is practically dead right now. No one is playing. Simple as that. No one is playing these events anymore. And considering they showed up in the shop, people are like, I'm just gonna buy it from the shop later. It's not good anyway, so I'm just gonna collect it later. And just, blow it off. We're not facing anyone here. I'm just gonna end the live stream now, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe I'll do another live stream tomorrow, try to get this infernal card. So we'll have to see how that goes. Stay tuned for more on this channel, hopefully more exciting stuff. Subscribe, please. We're almost at 5,000, so I would really appreciate if we just get to 5,000 subscribers. Yeah, it probably should be shorter. It'll actually make people play the freaking event. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, have a good day. Stay tuned for more, and I'll see you all next time.